Hello and welcome to the show. We started this week's FailRace episode with a Red Means Go on a GTA 5 doing his best Austin Powers impression with a Sultan clips a curb launches the Sultan RS for a few tumbles before sliding perfectly into a rather narrow place. An invisible wall in Sultan RS. That means trouble. Sticking with GTA 5, we have, well, trying to capture a pedestrian in the back of the van actually kind of works. Briefly. And then game physics has many problems with said idea. So we go flying through the air. I think the pedestrian actually is still stuck in the back of the van, but yeah. Turns out is a pretty tricky one to pull off. Timid Ninetails is playing a game of car darts, manages to punt one of the orange team vehicles off to the lower tier, rather precariously parked for the purple team's vehicle. However, two orange cars try to go over him, manage to clip each other, and both fall quite short of the number 4 spot. Well done, orange team. Well done indeed. And then there's a purple car rolling into shot to end it, because why on earth not? Isaac B 2003 on GTA 4 is trying to get away from the police. It turns out these guys have been paying attention, though. Carries a little bit too much speed heading into a corner, as a Hummer would come to give us a little bit of assistance, and we have another car stuck in a narrow space in which it cannot escape. Things a little bit worse for this vehicle, though. He kind of shuffles it free briefly before the rear bumper gets hooked up on the planter, and then the car can't move at all. Speaking of police, we're on to a BeamNG drive next with a textbook FailRace Police Department takedown. You have been listening well, good sir, as that is not a cleaner method of removing a car from a pursuit. Well done. Well done in all of that. MD Gamer 2000 on Watch Dogs 2 is dancing away on top of a bus being chased by police. Bus driver doesn't quite notice the tram ahead, and sure enough, dancing on top of that as it crashes through a tram, probably not the safest place to be. He's fine. The tram's on its side, well, stuck, but there we go. Toy GT1 sticking with the bus theme on Sleeping Dogs. Spotted a bridge and was curious to see if you could fit a double-decker bus over the pedestrian bridge. It sounds like my kind of logic, really. The thing is, the game's not really happy with you trying to do that one, and sure enough, the bus is sent flying across the area. Even more impressive, not only was it catapulted across half the city, it was also catapulted into a building where it really shouldn't be, where players really shouldn't be, and is now very stuck. Yeah. Moving on next to Forza Horizon 3 with a cross-country race. Now, we have seen many cars be carried by AI vehicles, but none quite so far as this Lancia Delta S4 lands on top of the Lola. They go through a water splash, and still the Lancia is being carried. It made it around 2 corners. It was only when there was some airtime involved that it fell off the top. That is a seriously impressive carry. Well done to the to the Lola there. Sir Alex on Just Cause 3 runs a little bit wide, rolls his sports car as he's heading back onto the road. Has got past all the obstacles, and the car just gives up. Just gives up. You can vaguely hear the engine noise in the background as well for a little while. I don't know. I don't know where it's gone. Likewise, it's WRC4 with Kayak, and that's not a helpful way to have be spawned for the start of a race. Really. There's, I mean, FailRace approved, I guess, just before you could even do anything at all with controlling the car. It's, yeah, slightly less than helpful. Black and Red 81 on Dirt 4 gets into some big trouble on the side of sort of a rock face. Amazingly manages to gather it all back up, but it's the length of time and how far the car is on 2 wheels that's most impressive. We've seen plenty of cars roll and recover on Dirt 4 on various dirt games, but the recovery on 2 wheels, it is skidding down the road on 2 wheels on its side. a completely wrong angle and manages to bring it back together. Whippler on dirt. Rally goes for a humongous two-wheeled moment. Now, we've seen many cars roll at that particular corner. Many vehicles have issues at Liddon Hill. I have never seen a vehicle go for so long. It's practically drifting on two wheels down towards the first corner. Carries a bit too much speed into said first corner. I think that's forgiven, given the situation. JimLad43 on Automobilista gets into the back of an AI car. Doesn't quite get slowed down in time. Goes for a big old flip and skids across the infield, unfortunately wiping out the train of cars. And finally, we have that Mudkip on Automobilista messing around with kind of multiple class racing. The little Formula car's quite keen to find ways past the truck, although a little bit too keen for the vehicle we're riding on board with. Goes for a shortcut across the grass. That's always going to end really badly. Yeah, this is an AI car. This is an AI car riding on board with that decided the best route to try and get past there was to go across the grass, and then there's some more trucks keen to move the little Formula car out of the way. Yeah, shortcuts there? Probably not the best idea. That, though, is going to be it for this episode. If you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via our forums. There'll be a link in the description. At the very top of the forums is the FailRace clip submission section, and in there you can find all the rules and how to submit them. However, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, goodbye.